What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? I grab my coffee. You know, I try to keep everything kind of positive on my channel. I'm cynical a lot of times, and that's kind of by design. It's a goof. You know, I like to be a goof. But for the most part, I'm always a positive guy. I try to be uplifting, so to speak, optimistic and what have you. But this Hyperkin 77 shit's really starting to bug me. I want to show you something. Things start going real fucky with the RetroN 77 as far as the controller is concerned. And I thought, okay, it's just this junky controller. I knew it was coming. And it sounds 10 times worse now than it did the day I did the pseudo review of it. Let me set this camera up on a tripod, and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Okay? But left does nothing. Down. And it's kind of a gamble what will and what will not work. So let me unplug that. This is an original Atari 2600 joystick that came with my Junior. It's in there firm. Left. Nothing. Left. Go left. Fires. He will go right. He will go down. He'll go up. But no left. Here's my Wico command stick. That will go left. That's weird. Up, down, but no fire. Let me put it on the thing here. Okay. No fire. Alright, just to demonstrate the controller is working for the most part. Here's my actual Junior, because it's the only one that'll fit on this damn shelf. Okay. Let me just get rid of these guys again. Okay. I'm actually using this again. I'm going to go in the same order. Now, what's interesting here is left won't work here. So maybe a lot of the problem could be with this joystick, okay? But for the most part, everything's working except for left. Right here. Let me see if that does anything. Alright. Original Atari joystick. Left works no problem. Right works no problem. Up works no problem. Down. And fire. And I can fire in all directions. Okay, so even though it wouldn't go left on our other controller, this one still works. No problem. Let's jam in the Wico command stick, the mother of all controllers. Bam. Fire works. Left works. Up, down, all around. Let's even... Yep. So, I honestly don't know what's going on here. So to kind of recap, with the RetroN 77, none of the joysticks would go left. This one chose when it wanted to go right or left. Same with this. This worked just fine, except for the fire buttons. Okay? In this unit, this wouldn't go left, but it would do everything else. This worked just as it should. This worked just as it should. So my question is, why does a modern piece of technology not work, but something that came out in, what, 88, 89? Works no problem. Now, I can already see in the comments what's going on. Oh, Hyperkin makes crappy shit. You should have expected this and that and that and this and the other thing. Well, yeah, I guess they don't make the highest quality of anything, but I've had Hyperkin stuff in the past. I had one of those Nintendo Duo kind of deals. The one that looks like a White Castle, you know what I mean? A White Castle burger joint. And I played Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And guess what? Every time I plugged in a cartridge, with very few exceptions of ones that these clone units don't like to read because of whatever, they worked fine. The controller it came with worked okay. I mean, they sucked and they felt like crap, but I had the original ones anyway, and it worked fine. Now, a lot of people have been getting these, and I haven't been seeing these issues, or any issues really, aside from the initial, well, we wish it would have done this a little bit better, you know? It just aggravated me that I was gifted one of these, okay? I was fucking gifted one of these, and the thing was busted. And to no fault of the guy who gifted it to me. I jumped through all the Hyperkin's hoops, I got a new one, and the fucking thing is busted. I broke the seal on this thing. It was fucking busted. It didn't last a week. And I'm not hearing this from other people, so maybe it's just my bad luck. And I'm not so much pissed off that a product didn't work. Yes, I'm disappointed because I'm an Atari guy. And yes, I have an Atari Junior. I have a Sears Telegames video arcade locked away somewhere just because it's bulky and I don't have a lot of space to put these fucking things, okay? I have my Wii. That's emulated. And I can play all the Atari I want. That's not the fucking point. I have two main reasons why I'm so pissed and why I'm even making this video. I shouldn't even be making this fucking thing. It's a waste of your time to watch and it's a waste of my time to make. But it's like fucking therapy and I gotta get it out. One, this was gifted to me, okay? And now I don't know if this individual gives a fuck either way. But he was nice enough to spend the $70 plus the shipping to have it in his possession for a short amount of time. And then gift it to me because he knows I'm a broke motherfucker who can't afford something like this. And I don't know about him, but when I gift something to someone, I get excited. I want them to enjoy it. And I feel bad for this cat, whether or not he gives a shit either way. For all I know, he could just be like, ah, well, it happens. But I know when I gift something to somebody and it turns out to be a fucking nightmare, it fucking hurts my feelings. It fucking hurts me. And I get bummed the fuck out and it aggravates me. Because I know that person was excited. I was excited to get this thing in my hands. And I can only imagine how he's feeling right now. Oh, I feel bad for pissing this guy. It has nothing to do with you. It's this hyper cunt company. Fucked this up bad. They've had over a year to do it. And they fucked it up bad. It's a simple thing. It's a simple console that's been out for over 40 fucking years. It shouldn't have been this fucking difficult. Another reason why I'm pissed off about it is because of what it represents, not the console itself. I have ways to play Atari, and I can get a little retro pie thing. But there is something to jamming a cartridge into a piece of hardware. Our consoles are getting old and they're fucking failing. They're getting tired. They want to retire. Nintendo and Sega and some other companies have been getting all this love for years because you fucking Nintendoites scream for it, and I get it. It's more popular. I get it. Those were the first like true games that expanded worlds and shit, and that's why it's so nostalgic. And it just happened to be in that right time frame during the 80s and early 90s where it just grabbed a hold of your balls and fucking jerked you off constantly. And you want to relive that. Well, that's Atari for me. Okay? And that's Atari for hundreds of thousands of other fucking people with gray in their fucking beards. And then moving on to their kids and their grandkids, who I want to introduce this shit to. Because these games may be simple and ugly, but most of them are still fucking fun to play. It's a time period in which things were simple. If I was having a fucking bad day at school, I could come home, pick up that joystick, and just fucking forget about all of it. You know, to interrupt my own fucking video, the other reason why it's fucking really bothering me is because, and I don't know if it's because it was a new piece of technology, we're talking more about, again, passing this on to the next generation. We can do that. I have 100 ways to play Atari. I do. And the girls, if they want to, they can fire up my Wii and play it. Or they can ask me, hey, can you pull out your Atari and play it? But they don't. They don't generally, unless I pull it out and start playing. Curiosity starts to kick in. But because this new piece of hardware was constantly hooked up to that television, they got excited. I don't know if it was because it was a new piece of technology versus my old-ass dusty systems, but it got everyone in the fucking room. The other day I played Asteroids. I made a video about it. Check it out. And within a couple hours, it got took over. I had the two 10-year-old girls just fucking playing it. And then the old lady came in who doesn't give two fucks about these. Was enjoying it, playing it. And I pulled out her Frogger for her to play. And she was enjoying that. I was introducing new games to them. And they were enjoying it. We were a unit. A family getting together, doing something together like that. Now, we do things all the time together. But this is something that's in my world that I am passionate about. And I was able to bring that in. Again, I don't know if it was because it was just a new piece of hardware, because it made the games look a little bit better, because they were not fuzzy and granulated. But not having this fucks that all up, I'm pretty sure. It just fucks it up. So moving forward with the idea that we pre-NES fucks were going to get some love. And we got something. You know what I got? I got fucking heartache and pain. I know that sounds ridiculous. But this could scrap the whole idea of anyone giving a fuck about it. Because one company decided to fuck it up so badly. Hyperkin, what the fuck? Just want to play Berserk on a modern TV. I just want a convenient small little package to plug those pieces of fucking plastic in and just forget about the bills and what money I do and don't have and the kids' school and this and their fucking band thing and their dance fucking classes and their fucking Girl Scout shit and all the other fucking 300 things that my fucking lady puts onto our schedule. Just to sit down for an hour. Conveniently. Like everyone else can do with their fucking NES, SNES, their Sega Genesis. And they fucked it up. And I know it sounds ridiculous. I know I sound like a fucking crazy person. I know it. But it means something to me. It fucking means something to me. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. So Hyper can eat right out of my fucking ass right now. I'm going to email him. I'm just going to tell him that, I'm not going to say fucking shit and all that. I'm going to let him know. You fucked this up. You're idiots. And I'm done with you guys. I'm done with anything that may have come out. Unless somehow it works. It does its thing. I can't say I'll never buy anything from them. I couldn't even buy this. But the fact that some guy tried to do something really nice for me and it didn't go well, I feel bad for him. I hope he doesn't feel fucking awful. Just, it is what it is. It's a piece of plastic. And maybe I'll contact him and say, hey, let me send it back to you and you get your money back. Just get your fucking money back. Fuck replacements. Tell them to go suck a dick. And just forget this RetroN 77 ever fucking happened. I guess I'll just stick with my Atari Junior. And eventually I'll have a 7800. I'm going to mod it anyway. And I do have my Cigari, which will plug into RCA. And it's the better picture, too. And the convenience of it. But that's limited in what it can and can't do right now until I start tinkering with buttons and crap. So, like I said, there's 100 different ways for me to play these games. But this was it. This was the crown jewel of retro collecting and clones and modern crap. And I can't believe they fucked it up so bad. It was so simple. It was a simple thing to do. So, guys, if you made it this far, thanks so much for just listening. That's all I needed. Just needed someone to listen. Don't even worry about comments. Feedback's always positive, whether it's thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm not even worried about that in this one. And please don't school me on hyping sucking. And I should have seen this coming. Because you're right, but you're not right. You still expect someone who's going to make a product that's going to cost you close to $100 fucking dollars to at least work. I think it's not an unrealistic expectation. It was so simple. So, guys, aside from that, I hope you're doing well. I really do. Yeah, fuck the feedback stuff, even though it is all positive to me. So I hope you're doing well, guys. Take care. Keep it real. Thanks as always for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Until next time, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Bye-bye. Fucking